Do constituency link now, and today we are shifting our attention to the Ningo-Prampram constituency in the Greater Accra region.
Ningo-Prampram constituency is one of the constituencies in the Greater Accra region. The constituency derives its name from two towns within the constituency, that is Ningo and Prampram, created in 1992. Prampram has seen more development compared to Ningo, but the population here has increased tremendously. This constituency is the World Bank of the NDC party.
Prampram is less than an hour drive east of Accra. The township has good roads, from asphaltic to tarred roads. Just like the Ningos, people here speak the Gadangwe language. Homowo is their festival, and this historic event bonds the people as relatives from the diaspora also come back to their roots. The area is fast developing. There are new settlements and factories dotted within the constituency. The town can also boast of Ghana's finest soccer center, the Ghanaman Soccer Center. The pride of indigents of Prampram is the fine access roads linking the entire township. Prampram is touted to have the first police post established in Ghana in 1850 by the colonial masters. Prampram also has good educational structures from basic through to second cycle to the tertiary level. A new airport is also earmarked to be constructed here. The latest addition to the constituency's infrastructure is the controversial Ningo-Prampram Assembly. There are 10 villages under the Prampram Traditional Council. The former First Lady of Ghana, Dr. Mrs. Ernestina Nadu Mills, who is an indigene of Prampram, is said to have facilitated the expansion of the Prampram Polyclinic to make it one of the best health facilities in the constituency. In spite of all these, residents have concern.
Development.
There are no jobs, there's disunity, we don't have water and public place of convenience, no markets, promises of building as a community center has never materialized.
Public toilet, wabeko, wabejua market.
Along the coast, people here depend on fishing for their livelihood, and tourism is vibrant.
When you come to the shores of Prampram, you find several resorts and restaurants, and many more are springing up. According to a report by the Ghana Tourism Authority, Prampram comes second on the list of preferred places for tourists in the Greater Accra region. But residents are worried that as much as they bag as revenue from tourism here in Prampram, it is not actually affecting their lives.
Great Ningo is just 10 minutes drive from Prampram, and the access road is in good shape. It has two suburbs, namely Old and New Ningo. Ningo has its own traditional council, separate from Prampram. Inhabitants are predominantly into fishing and farming, and Dangbe is their dialect. The name Ningo has a much more widely known and accepted history derived from the Ga-Dangbe words Nu meaning water and Nungo meaning salt. The town has 70 villages and communities under their traditional council. This makes Ningo-Prampram the only constituency with two different traditional councils. Ningo is a sharp contrast to Prampram. Development is slow, although they also have some social amenities, including a police station, a health center, schools, and the new government affordable housing project at Saglame. The heartbeat of the people of Ningo is to see development, a sea defense wall, and their bad roads tarred. Fisherfolks along the coast of Ningo have been lamenting that devastating effect of tidal waves is eroding their property. The houses dotted along the entire coastal belt have all gone down.
We have been drumming home the years of the government, but to no avail. You see, and still we are on it. Now, when you look at it, you can see that a chunk of the land is going away. Formerly, over here we have a lot of coconut trees. You can even foot from Ningo to Lake Pomuno because it wasn't so. Sandy area, full of coconut trees. But then, now the sea have taken away, eroded everything. So we are still hammering this to the years of government that Ningo is in trouble. They should come and make sure that they provide us with safe defense. Over a mile or two have been washed away.
The unemployment rates continue to push the youth to abandon the town in search of greener pastures. Those who are still here engage in Okada business. Some 2 years ago, the siting of the Ningo-Prampram assembly generated controversy between the Ningos and the Pramprams. The Ningos claim the assembly should be sited on their land because they have the larger population than Prampram, but this was allegedly diverted to Prampram. As a result, they have disassociated themselves from the assembly.
We want our freedom because it appears we have become slaves to the Pramprams. There are no jobs. All developmental projects goes to Prampram. So this year, we will vote for the leader who will give us what we want.
Ironically, the Ningos cannot boast of any good road in both old and new Ningo. One of the major link roads, which was constructed barely 2 months ago, is ridden with potholes. Other access roads from Anyam, Machekope, Lomo, through to the villages are all begging for attention.
The politicians, they always play games with us. They used to come during the politics time. They come every 4 years to come and tell us whatever they think. Telling us lies, they will do this, they will do the road. But after the voting, then they will go and then they will not come back again. And our roads are still the same. Like from Ningo to Chopoli, the road is still rough. Potholes and then bombs. Our cars too are getting damaged on that road. And then the Ahuyam-Lekpongono road also the same. For so many years, it's still the same.
Since the creation of the constituency in 1992, people here have voted for the National Democratic Congress, the NDC. The first member of parliament for Ningo-Prampram was Stanley Basil Kabo. The incumbent MP, Enoch Teimensa, entered into parliament in 1996. Since then, he has represented his people for 20 years. E.T. Mensah's fifth attempt in the recent primaries was thwarted by Samuel George Nate. 3 candidates, including the NPP Sylvester Tete, The NDC Samuel George Nate and the CPP candidate are contesting this year's elections. But residents are more excited because the two candidates from the NDC and MPP are Ningos, and they believe whichever way it goes, the person will push the agenda for development.